A few months ago, I started selling on Alibaba and built my own store from scratch. In this video, I'll show you how to do the same thing without having to pay someone else to do it. And this is the only tutorial you will ever need. It is time consuming, but it is well worth the effort and time invested because it helps you to gain a deeper understanding of your business and how the system works. Furthermore, it might allow you to give the job to another person or just run it entirely by yourself. For those who are new here, I am WinFat and I'm a jewelry business owner. I've been selling on various platforms and I've switched my business model from reselling to dropshipping jewelry directly from factories. My Alibaba store is an example. It is entirely made of products from factories, which allows my store to run on automation. If you are interested in how I got to work with factories, then watch my previous video. I will assume you already have your products along with all the pictures, and we are going to use a computer with Photoshop or Canva if you like a cheaper option. It is fine. Right now we are on the homepage of Alibaba. When you open a new store and fill out all the information about your business, the first thing we'll do is list some products. It's best to list at least one item from each category you intend to sell in your store. Let's say you are selling clothes. Then you should have a category for t-shirts, hoodie, and shoes, for example. So we'll need to list one t-shirt, one hoodie, and one shoe, and then later we can list the rest of your t-shirts and shoes. This way, it allows us to create our storefront immediately with all the necessary navigation, and we will not need to re-edit our store over and over again. On the left side of our homepage is the navigation bar, and we will go in Products and Post New Products. Search for the appropriate Alibaba category based on your products. For me, it will be a ring. Let's begin by filling our basic information first, which is uploading our pictures. For our product's name and product's keyword, we can use Alibaba Ai function by clicking on the title optimization and then click on the little plus sign on the side of the search bar. Select title optimization. Type the detail of your products and it will generate a title for you. Once you have your title and keyword generated, let's move on to construct our products group, which is our store products navigation. Click on add a group, and as you see, I already created all my products category. Let's make a new group by clicking on all groups in the directory, and let's make a t-shirt category, for example. If you want to add a subcategory such as t-shirt for men or women, then click on the new group you just created and add your new subgroup. If you would like to rearrange your product category, you have to go back to your home page. Go to Products and click on Assortment, and here you can manage your store directory. I will suggest you go on and create all your products categories to save you some time when listing future products. After that, you can move to fill all your products detail and make sure you leave no empty case because those information allows Alibaba search engine to define your products. Once you have filled all your products information, now let's create a shipping template. Click on Manage Freight Template, then click on Create Template. Give a name, select the shipment place which depends on where your products is located. If you are producing your own products, then you want to select your country. But if you are sourcing from a Chinese factory, for example, then you can select China, so you can ship directly from the factory to your customer. Add Ali Logistics. Choose all the options that are given. Let me give you a brief explanation of what Ali Logistics is. When a customer buys something from you, they will have a few options. They can choose your own logistic and have the products delivered by you, or they can select other shipping options suggested by Alibaba based on their location, which is called Alibaba Logistics. Alibaba use shipping forwarders or shipping warehouses. So when a customer places an order with Ali Logistics, the seller must ship the products to the warehouse, which will then ship it to the customer. This is an excellent option if you're selling something manufactured in China or if you are uncomfortable with shipping to specific countries. The warehouse will handle it for you. For me, I add both my own logistics and Alibaba logistics, so buyers have more options to choose from. Let me explain the meaning of freight adjustment ratio with Ali Logistics, which is set at 110%. It simply means that if the shipment fees are $100 and it is set to 110%, it will add an additional 10% on top of the $100. I recommend leaving it as it is or adding more if desired because it provides a buffer for other costs such as packaging materials or shipment fees from the factory to the warehouse. Okay, now we had our shipping template created. We can now create a description for your products. There are two types of description. The simple one where you type all the details of your products, and there is the smart editing, which is a description template, and this is great if you want to create a single template for all of your products. I'll show you how to create a description template now. Click on Edit Template. It will let you select an already made sample template you can choose and edit from. This description is what you see when you slide down on your product page. You can edit each module by clicking on it, and on the right side you will be able to edit the content. You can add more modules such as image, text, coupons, and more. I suggest you take time and create your own description template because this template could be used on all your products, so you don't have to create a description each time you list a new product. You can copy mine or other sellers' description, but I will show you how to make a simple product category like mine, so your customers are able to navigate to other products from your store. Let's begin by deleting all modules first and create a title by clicking on text, then select the plain text module. Write, for example, product category, but you can add whatever you need. Adjust the font size, the color, and the placement. Next, let's add an image module on the bottom. You can get creative with it, but for this tutorial, I will simply use two image modules to create two categories. You will need to create an image for each category. When you click on the module, they give you the recommended size for your image. Go on Canva and sign up. It is totally free. Click on Create a new design, then select Custom Size. We are going to make a square image, so the size will be 500 by 500 pixels. Then create a new design. So to not waste any time, I will show you how to make a simple design, but you have to invest some time for your own image. On the navigation bar on the left, click Upload and upload an image of your products. Then simply place the image on the canvas. Go on Element and add a square shape and type the category name. Then go ahead and adjust the rest and play around with it. Once you are satisfied with the image, simply click on the share button and download the image. Go back to your store and upload the image. On the image, click on the little link logo, then select In-Store Categorized Product List page and select a group store. Click on the category appropriate to the image and confirm it. Before you proceed further, make sure to click on Preview the link page to generate a link and then confirm it. Otherwise, it will not work. Now you know how to make an image linked to a product category. The rest comes easy, and you can complete the rest of it. You have successfully learned how to list a product. Once you have created a products for each category, we can now create a storefront. On the navigation bar, go to Shop and click on Shop Decoration. Click on New Version button. Give a name and click Confirm. It is the same thing like we created our product description. We can add module, text, or image. So let me show you how we can create an image category like this, where customer can navigate by clicking on a part of the image to be directed to a category page. So go to image and text and select hot zone cropping and place it on your desired position. Then the same thing as previously. Let's create an image with Canva again. But this time we will create a bigger image of the size of 12,000 pixels and simply upload and place the image you generated previously. Go back to your store editor and upload your image. Then you can place multiple clickable areas that will create a link that will drive to the category page. Alright, now you know how to do the hardest part, and you can go ahead and edit all the essential modules like banners, and do not forget to sync with mobile. The mobile version and the desktop version are different, and you will need to adjust some of the image to adapt to the mobile users. The mobile version is the most important because obviously people shop more on mobile. Okay, so now you have all the necessary information, and if you find this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. If you want to learn more about selling on Alibaba, just leave a comment down below.